Hello, everyone. It's finally here. The day we've been waiting for. I'm RhinoFeeder. I'm here with Stratus, and we are going to be commentating the first match of Vysuals versus Skating here in Grand Finals. Strat, what are your thoughts on this matchup going in? And what do you think each runner needs to do to be successful here today?
Honestly, I could not have thought of a better pair of runners to be in Grands. Like Skate is probably one of the best Hollow Knight runners, like period.
Yeah.
In terms of full game, like he has any percent world record. He has troning world record now. And Viz is a veteran of the community, so like super long time runner of the game. He's been running the game for like longer than I've known that the game has existed.
Same. Yeah, same.
So, like, I don't know. I just can't think of a better two runners. In terms of what they need to do in order to win, I think Viz probably just needs to play his game, keep his calm. Viz does have to win 2 matches in order to win this. If he wins the first one, it goes to a bracket reset because this was a double elimination tournament. So Skate kind of has the upper hand in that aspect. But yeah, and Skate kind of the same thing, just needs to play for consistency. Because in the last race that these two played against each other, they were both a little, I want to say a little bit lacking on in terms of consistency. Because I think they both ended up dying of Radiance. There were multiple other deaths throughout the run, and like that's really not what you want to be going through in the middle of a grand final, especially.
Red, and just to set the stage for anybody who's tuning in, hasn't been following the tournament, they're just tuning in now for grand finals. Viz and this is a rematch. Like they met each other in winners finals or upper bracket finals, and that was a race where Viz led for most of the race. And eventually towards the end, they both died to Radiance about the same time, which led to, essentially a reset of the final 2 boss fights, and Skate was able to just take it over. So I know both runners know that if they want to win today, it's going to take a bit cleaner of a run, better time. So yeah, this is definitely a match that I know Viz is coming into this. He wants to prove to everybody that he thinks he should have been the one sitting in winner's bracket or upper bracket waiting for someone to come take him. I know he's got something to prove here. And Skate, obviously, I agree with you 100%. Sure. I think Skate is, I would say, probably the most talented player to ever speedrun Hollow Knight ever in the community. His movement is absolutely incredible. You don't hold world record in any percent and true ending simultaneously without being an absolute god at this game. And I expect to see some high level play from both people.
Yeah. I mean, this is the best timeline, I think.
Yeah, and absolutely no disrespect to any of the other runners in this tournament, yourself included. I don't think many people are surprised to see these 2 runners in grand finals together.
Yeah, I know. This just had to happen.
Yeah. It looks like Skate is ready. We're ready. Here in comms, yep, we can go. Just letting Adam know, who is restreaming this, that we're ready to go. Count the runners on in. And I'm excited to watch this. I'm excited for all the great things that we've come to expect from both these 2 top runners.
Yep.
Yeah.
I can hardly wait.
Yeah. Well, and the good news is you won't have to wait much longer because the countdown has been sent off, and both runners, there we go, getting a good start at the same time. Yeah, everybody, welcome on in. We're just getting started here. If you're just grabbing your seat, grabbing your popcorn, getting ready. And now we can watch as these 2 runners drop into King's Pass. I often say, I mean, obviously, so for those that know, Strat is second place in the world in this category right now.
That's true.
Yeah, that is true. With the Dream Wielder route, which I don't think either of these runners will be doing here in this tournament. So what are your thoughts on early game in this category, Strat, and what are the important parts of the early part of this run?
I want to say that early game in this category is just a little bit harder than some of the other popular categories in terms of early game, because you have to fight False Knight, which gives a little bit more RNG. Well, honestly not much more RNG than the normal False Knight fight, because other than maybe barrels, but after that you've got Clawless Shade Skip, which can be a little bit scary, and then you've got like Clawless Dream Plats as well, and then Elder Who, and yeah, there's a lot of other barriers in terms of getting a run going.
Yeah.
So
yeah, and for those who don't know or aren't familiar with either of these runners, Viz is definitely known more for, especially in tournaments, picking strats and movement that is often a little bit safe at the expense of a little bit of time loss here and there. But hey, you can't really argue with results. He's sitting here in grand finals and one of the best runners that the community's ever seen. So, it works for him, especially in a category like True Ending, I think, where there are so many things that can go wrong early on, as we see Skate getting absolutely bullied in Gruzzer drop.
That is unfortunate. That's a couple of seconds of time loss right at the gate. Nothing that can't be made up, but definitely not what you want to see. Yeah, but in terms of consistency, Viz is probably one of the best runners out there. Like, and a lot of the time, what he does might not necessarily be safer, but it's what he knows. You know what I mean?
Right.
So like, it's what he's practiced, and he spends energy on trying to get stuff consistent rather than learning new stuff that's faster, which I think a lot of people tend to undervalue.
Yeah, absolutely. There's value in doing what you know, and the thing is, like, I've watched Viz over the years. Like, he's not averse to new strats. It just needs to be worth it for him. Like, if it's like, oh hey, this new thing saves 0.1, he's probably not going to bother with it if it's too hard to learn. But
like, this is a long category with a lot of moving parts and different stuff to take into consideration. So.
Yeah, definitely. And I think at that same point, though, it does give a small little Skate's the type of runner that's gonna, it could come to a point where Skate puts the pressure on Viz, and he needs to play a little more risky, a little more aggressive, because Skate's definitely a runner that does go for almost all of the super fast strats, all the little time saves, and he's got the skill to pull it off too.
Yeah, for sure. Viz coming in around 3 seconds ahead in the False Knight. We'll see if False Knight.
Skate takes a hit there, nothing serious.
Skate takes a hit, but gets the good RNG, and Viz gets sort of middling RNG there.
Yeah, did Viz get right left?
I think so, or it was just a small jump back for the second one. Gonna be
doing double damage tank.
Yeah, damage tanking here on False Knight, taking advantage of his frames to get all the hits in as quickly as possible.
Yeah. Yeah, and in some viewers, who may notice that the runners intentionally walk into False Knight here. Without going into too much detail, essentially it's just the timing that they walk into damage tank is very specific, and it just makes it so you can get away with doing the damage rotation with only taking 1 damage instead of 2, is the long and short of it.
I think the reason that we walk into False Knight rather than just letting ourselves get hit by the mace is just be closer and buffer the nail hit.
Yeah. Exactly. And Viz actually getting the chest. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Viz always gets the chest now. Skate didn't get the chest. Okay.
Viz always gets the chest here.
Yeah. I'm saying this like I didn't just commentate like his last 2 races. Yeah. So for those who don't know, the Geo chest after False Knight, somewhat recently it was discovered you can save a tiny little bit of time getting it instead of after the fight, opting instead to get it on the way to Blue Lake. So we'll see Skate with like a couple seconds of fake lead there, or it'll be closer, I guess, than it would otherwise be.
Pretty big RNG check coming up in Boulder. If you are exceedingly unlucky, you can just get absolutely hammered by this thing.
Yeah, let's hope low spit counts are both runners. It's because the thing is, even if both you and your opponent got like 5-6 spits, there's just that mental component of knowing like, oh my god, I just wasted like 7 or 8 seconds completely out of your own control. It gets in your head, and in a setting where you can't reset, you've got to shake that off really quickly.
Yep. See his first Skate here. It's 1, and that's 2. So
2 spit.
Terrible.
Yeah. Let's see what Viz gets here. 1 spit, nice. Very nice. A lot of that Geo bounced over his head.
Geo though, yeah. It's a little bit worrying.
Yeah, we'll see what happens, but overall, should be. I don't think early game Geo is crazy tight in this category.
Up until Geeks, it's a little bit tight. You could end up having to get a bunch of extra Geo from city enemies, which eats into your time a little bit. But...
Yeah. And as the any percent, yeah, you can see that little pogo skate does there on the tick just to get there a little bit faster. Those are the little tiny optimizations you're going to see him doing.
Yeah, Skate only has 4 soul here. Yeah, he's not going to be able to go for the fireball skip here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been seeing more runners do that lately, where if you only have 4 soul right before the transition into here, they cut their losses and they go through and hope for a 1-spit from the Balder.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure it saves time on average, is what I've heard.
It does. Yeah, it does. It's the time loss you do not doing that fireball skip is kind of balanced out by the fact that you didn't have to jump up and hit the tick in the previous room.
Right, yeah, and not going for the fireball skip at all loses less time than going for it and missing it.
Exactly. Yeah. So either way...
Not that Skip would, like, miss it, but...
Right, yeah. So now, coming up to a fireball skip that they have to do, I don't expect any mistakes here. Oh my god,
frame 1 comms curse.
Oh god, I am ready for the messages in chat saying that I comms cursed Skate. You hate to see it.
Okay, yeah, this...
Yeah, this is really bad. Oh man,
that should be workable.
Yeah, I mean, that's
a lot of time loss for Skate.
Yeah, that's
early games where you really expect Skate to shine, with all that any percent grind that he's done.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I'm expecting the same. Like,
fireball skips are hard though. Like that turnaround is very hard to get 100% of the time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is gonna have a pretty big lead here, and Skate has just more time loss to come in terms of the chest. So
yeah. I didn't even. I wasn't even thinking about that. It's another like 3 or 4 seconds. Viz missing the double, which is gonna lose him a little bit of time in this next room. Nothing significant. Let's see what Skate does. Yep, Skate gets the double.
Yep.
Man.
Coming up here, we're gonna be doing Moss Knights. Get some more early GF.
Yeah, so in true ending, how important is getting all this Geo? Because I know in some categories, like any percent, you don't really need all of the Geo here.
In this category, you usually want around 160. Any percent, for reference, you get around 140. And there's 170 Geo total here. So you really do want to get the majority of it. If you get any less than, if you get any less than like 150, you're gonna have a lot of extra city Geo collection.
We'll see. Yeah, Viz is pretty far ahead for this early game, but the race is definitely, by no means is this like some kind of crazy insurmountable lead.
Viz getting a nail throw for his first attack.
Yeah. Always what you want to see.
Dagger in the corner. Looks like a double there.
Yeah.
She's broken, but yeah, very nice fight from Viz.
Yep. Skate having a good fight in his own right. Lots of doubles, yeah. Ooh. Skate made up some time there.
Hornet almost hit the ledge in such a way that it would have been a soft lock for Skate.
Yeah, that would have been really rough.
And I think for the rulings with this tournament, I think you just have to reset.
I think so.
Or not reset, but you have to like quit out and do green path again.
So at the quit out, looks, I think Viz about 15 seconds ahead.
Yeah, that would have been really scary. That was really scary.
Yeah, so you'll notice here, heading back through the False Knight Arena, you'll notice Viz has already gotten the Geo chest. Skate's gonna have to go get it, adding just a little bit more time loss here. So now that the offset is now gone, and both runners are on equal footing here.
Skate's sitting at about 503 Geo after the chest, and Viz sitting at about 509. So this is actually a little bit better on Geo.
Yeah.
Marginally.
Cool, so not really too much interesting stuff to talk about, honestly, up until the shade skip now. I think Skate goes for a 1 fireball skip, whereas Viz I know does 2. But you know, well, so I have seen a couple runners that normally do 1 fireball go for 2 fireball skips in this tournament just to be extra safe.
Right. Yeah. So we'll see what Skate opts to do. But
Yeah.
doing the 1 fireball skip saves a bit more time in Elder Who because you're able to do fireball, which is about I want to say like 1.5 or something.
Yeah, and Skate is 1 hit of soul short. We'll see what he does here.
Could nail cancel. Could just
Yeah.
so 1 fireball cleanup. Fairly clean from Viz on that cleanup.
Or was that a UI bug and he had to?
It could have been.
Yeah, it looked like he had 5, right?
Yeah, it did. I guess you can't really trust the soul meter in this game.
Yeah. We'll see. Exiting Salubra here. We've got Viz at 10:03 and 10:19. Yeah, so about a 16-second lead for Viz at this point.
Yeah. And again, nothing that can't be made up in terms of time loss.
Yeah, absolutely.
The boss
That's what makes
this category is can just really be very nice or very mean to you, and a lot of it is RNG.
Especially in a tournament format, I think that's what makes True Ending such a fun category. Is, you know, it's never over until it's over. You know, there are very few parts of this run where you're just coasting by doing whatever.
Yep.
All right, let's see. Oh, Skate gets the fireball.
Can you back it up? Looks a little low.
Wow,
but
really nice backup. Yeah,
very nice.
Can't do anything about the fireball, but he did about as well as he could have with the cards he was dealt. Really nice from Skate there.
Yeah, the fireball was really unfortunate. I'm pretty sure Viz didn't get a fireball, so
Viz did not.
More time lost for Skate.
Yeah. Yeah, and you can see what you were talking about earlier is that Skate did a 1 fireball. He still has that extra soul, so he'll be able to save a little bit of time doing fireball coming up here.
Yeah. And the 1 fireball doesn't really lose time, but it can be a little bit trickier in terms of execution.
Yeah. Shout outs to Sawa, who always does the 0 fireball shade skip. I think they're the only runner I see do that consistently.
Yeah, and that saves the most time, even more than
that's crazy.
Fireball, because you're able to die and do basically the end of % route for the shade skip.
Yeah, absolutely insane to do a 0 fireball skip there. Yeah. So we'll see. I don't know if either of these runners will go for Dream Dash. It's kind of risky without Claw. Skate looks like he's gearing up to do it. Yeah. You know what? I don't know why I ever doubted him. Oh no.
Just a little bit too short on the mini hop there.
Yeah.
That's really unfortunate.
Oh no.
Not again.
Yeah, no. Oh my.
It's got to keep it together.
Yeah, again, there's still plenty of race. Like, this is still by no means like a dead run at all in terms of this race. Like, anything can, there's so much difficult stuff in this run. But against someone like Viz, you don't want to give him any advantages here.
Right. Yeah. And it can be very, very easy to let one mistake like the missed fireball skip earlier sort of snowball into a lot more time loss.
Yeah, absolutely. It can be really hard to shake that bad mental when you know that happens. Yeah.
Yeah. Very few people who can recover from something like that quickly.
Yeah. But either way, yeah, we're going to see Viz now heading over to Fungal, getting Mantis Claw.
Yep, Mantis Claw and our first 100 Essence in the form of Elder Who.
Yeah, another big RNG check there, which, you know, every boss is RNG a little, but Elder Who especially. Yeah, this is, by no means is this an insurmountable comeback for Skate. Like I said, I think Skate's probably one of the best players in the world, and there's a lot of race left to go. A lot of boss fights, a lot of RNG stuff that can happen. And Skate's also just very, very good at this game. So, and the thing, I'm sure Viz knows that. Like, if Viz is watching or checking the pace, he knows that like he's not safe no matter what, and he needs to keep pushing really hard.
Yep, for sure. This is a do or die situation for Viz, and Skate can
Yeah.
afford to lose one, but obviously he would like to
Right.
win this and not have to go to a bracket reset.
I have never seen Elder Who teleport on top of somebody like that before, but Viz getting
He
some
can
good
do that,
patterns.
yeah.
Yeah. Getting one pancake attack. I think that doubled. Yeah, nice hits from Viz. I think he thinks he thinks Elder Who's close to dead. Yeah, and he was right, yeah. Skate getting his first pancake attack there, hitting lots of doubles.
It looked like a double. Second
Another pancake. Oh, another one.
That almost looked like it tripled, but
yeah, one nail. That's gotta be the worst feeling, like when you know Elder Who's one hit from death and then he goes into the pancake attack.
Yeah.
But either way, two fairly difficult skips coming up here, E-Pogo and Mantis Pogo. You know.
Yep.
Not something you would expect top runners to mess up, but human beings are human beings, and we could see anything here.
True.
Nice E-Pogo from Viz. Going with the very old school standard E-Pogo. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Nope. Unmissable.
We'll see what Skate goes for. He's going for the Fire Pogo. Very nice.
Clean. And I think that saves...
Oh, Jesus.
That saves a little under a second over the normal E-Pogo, which is small.
Yeah, it does. And Viz also just gave me a heart attack with that Mantis Pogo. I don't know if you saw that.
I caught the end of it. Yeah, it looked like you had to get all three Pogos on the Mantis.
Yeah, do all three. It barely made it still. And Skate going for a bit more optimal of a setup here with luring the Mantis. The setup Skate uses there makes the Mantis use just a little bit more straight line of a path. But yeah. Yeah. That was sketchy. That was sketchy. Oh, Skate missing the bell. Yeah, so now we're gonna go over to 0 here, which you'll
another 100 essence.
Yep, and what people watching will notice is if the fight is done correctly, after shooting the last fireball, you'll be very, very close to the right exit of the room, and then leave the room and come back in. It's actually faster to do that than waiting for the boss to respawn to collect essence. Yep, and you'll see Viz do it right there. That was actually discovered by
Oh, sorry,
what's up? No, I was gonna say that was actually discovered by Guanqui, who will be commentating the next race if there is one. Skate having some trouble here. Yeah, this is...
Okay, 2 health.
Oh, yeah,
health.
Skate's gotta be careful here. Jeez.
No. Okay.
You can't heal either.
Yeah, you can't heal, and Journal Room can be an absolute gauntlet.
Yeah, I don't know.
In terms of
Jeez.
just not getting hit, so this could be a little scary.
He didn't even go for the walking sword, or his jump didn't come out, maybe. Yeah, this is... Oof.
Yeah. He's going to be able to skip top row here because he's very good on the...
And Viz is going to say Viz can play very freely here. Like, he's got 4 health. He has nothing to worry about. Skate's going to have to slow down a bit and make sure he doesn't take a death.
Good heal here.
Yeah, he's got to heal.
Probably the smart play. It's more time loss, but less than a death.
Yeah, there's so many things that can go wrong in those bottom 2 rows of that room. I don't at all fault him for healing there.
Yeah.
Jeez. But we'll head up to... I can't imagine Viz goes to Revicless here.
No. He's too far ahead.
He's too far ahead, and I don't think he normally attempts it anyway. But we'll see. Maybe he surprises us.
Could be.
Oh man. So we've got a situation here where, you know, Viz has a big lead and he might play a little safer because of it. Yeah, not going for Revicless. And you know, again, by no means is this race over. There's still plenty of time, but you know, Skate does have to start asking himself, I think, like, what do I have to start doing to make up some time here? And yeah, he's going for Revicless. Oop.
Having a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, this is really bad. Oof.
No. And at what point do you just cut your losses and go left?
Yeah, I mean, oh, you hate to see this. Yeah, finally gets
Gets
it.
it eventually, but gonna be a lot of time loss. I have to imagine Skate might be getting into his own head a little bit here.
Yeah, and again, the benefit Skate has though is he's coming from upper bracket. Like, if he doesn't win this race, it's not the end for him, right? Like, you know, he could take a moment, refresh.
If he doesn't win this one, it was a warm up run.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it's a warm run. You know, clear, get all the mistakes out, clear your head. Yeah. But again, still a long race. You know, a lot. Anything can happen here. Oof. And we'll see Viz heading up Inspire now while Skate's going in to pick up G-Husk.
Yep, very efficient source for Geo. You get just over 400 for around, I want to say like 15, 16 seconds.
You get the funny number of Geo, exactly.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah. Now, I'm pretty sure Viz is going to go for left side. Skate's going to go for right side Raptors here.
Yeah, and Skate has the health and soul to do it, so.
Yeah, absolutely. There's no reason for Viz to try right. I think Viz knows right side. I don't think he ever really goes for it. Yep, comfortable left side there. Not too bad. I did see Viz warming up with Raptors quite a bit, and yeah, that was really clean. All of it.
Yep, not bad at all.
Yeah, no hits.
See how Skates goes here.
Yeah, I would expect a right side Raptors from Skates. Yep, he's going for it. Perfect.
Nice.
God, he gets so much height on that. Yeah, that was like a textbook Raptors. I would take that Raptors in every run I do for the rest of my life, honestly, if I could.
Button mashing simulator. Most fun part of the run. You
Right, yeah.
for like 20 seconds or something. Very cool.
Right. We're gonna see the runners picking up Lantern here and going through Peak.
Yep. I think we're gonna have a little bit of a resync as well.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think with this resync we're gonna see just how far ahead Viz actually is here.
Yeah. So Skate, keep in mind, is at the cutout for Lem right now. So whenever he gets unpaused is how far he is behind.
Yeah, I mean, Viz might be in Crystal Peak by the time that happens too, if not even further.
Yeah, it's pretty big lead.
Oh, Viz making okay, backs it up. Oh, doing a little wiggles there. It's crazy to me that we don't do the look downs anymore for tolls. It blows my mind still that we just don't do them. They're just objectively slower. But
Yeah.
yeah. So Viz going up for Pogax here. We'll see how he does. That's perfect RNG. Good throw there. Yeah, didn't have to.
I don't know if you ever have to dash, but it's comfy.
I do a lot of times just because it gives you so much more cushion. And Viz not going for a dog cycle here. He's taking the old school route. Much safer.
Yep.
And he gets God Pixel.
Nice God Pixel.
Yeah. And Viz going left. And again, like, here's just examples of things we do where, you know, Viz takes routes that are slightly less optimal, but at the benefit of consistency and what he, you know, like we talked about earlier, doing what he knows and doing what he's good at. And obviously it's paying off pretty well here.
Yeah, I still mess up the little trans dash at the beginning of that room, so big respect to him for sticking with his guns.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna head into Crystal Heart Room, a very consistent room with a very consistent cycle. Viz doesn't have enough soul for fire, Mothity Fireball there. But plenty of health to do a damage tank, which makes this a little faster. Skate gets Pog Axe perfectly. See what he does here. Yep, going up the right side. I don't know how much time that actually saves versus going to the left wall, but all the top runners are doing it now, so I have to imagine it's time to save more. Oh, Skate had the setup for Dog Cycle there, just getting unlucky, but does hit God Pixel to back it up.
Does it?
Ooh, down to 2 health here.
Both runners hitting God Pixel. Pretty funny.
Yeah. Oh, Skate's gonna get hit. Oh.
Okay. Very close, but
yeah, I was worried about the same thing as you.
And it'll be interesting to see if he still decides to. I'm pretty sure he's gonna go for the normal damage tank cycle here, but
yeah, no reason not to. He does get the hit there, just for the fireball, I imagine.
Yeah, unless you make a huge input mistake, it's not too hard not to get hit here.
No, I'm getting that nail hit optimally. Let's see. Yeah, it goes to the damage tank, as you would expect.
Oh
yeah,
my god, he's so close.
He greeted that really tight.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, again. Skate, please.
Oh my god. Skate raising our heart rates a little bit, giving us a little bit of cardiovascular exercise. Thank you.
I mean, Skate's letting us know that he's not counting this race as a loss yet. He's still going for the win. He wants to shut this out in one game. You know. Skate's saying, don't count me out.
Play out of his mind a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, if there's anyone that could do it, it's Skate. Oof.
Little mistake there from Viz, but...
Oh, okay. He's gonna dash across. Yeah, I think he was afraid to C-dash because of the Rava charging him, but I don't blame him for it. All right, we'll be going back to Norman here. And we'll see how this fight goes. I think I saw both runners, at least Viz, if not both runners, warming up with this fight a little bit. The trick in this fight for people who aren't familiar is you want to keep one of the follies alive when you kill the boss, so you can get a damage tank for early control to quit out of the Shade Soul pickup.
It's a really big balancing act between doing enough damage to be able to do the fight fast and you know, making sure that you're not completely ignoring the follies, especially if you think you're near the end of the fight.
Yeah. Now, do top runners, Stratus, like, count their fireballs here, or do they just kind of have a feel for the boss's health?
I mean, it depends on the person. I know, I've tried counting the fireballs myself, but it's a lot of brain power to keep a count like that during a fight.
Sure.
So I think most people probably just sort of have a feel for it because they practice the fight a lot. Just getting a pretty nice spawn on that last volley. Yeah,
he definitely took some. You know, he definitely took the end of that fight a little slower. You could tell that he knew the boss was gonna die and didn't want to kill the last volley. But yeah, like you said, he got a really good spawn there.
Yep.
And what you'll see is that, yep, you can quit out as soon as the particles finish collecting there. You'll see Skate going to the same fight.
And I think both runners got the double on the Soul Twister at the beginning of Sanctum, which is pretty good time save.
Yeah, lets you save a lot of soul coming into the fight.
Yeah, soul and more so just time, yeah.
Yeah.
I think not getting the double actually leaves you with more soul because you get nail hits instead. But...
Oh, that's true. That's a good point. If you go, yeah. And Skate gets a good fight there. Unfortunate spawn on the volley. But should be all good. We're going to see Watcher Knights, which... True running Watcher Knight, pretty similar to any percent, just you have Shade Soul, so they die a bit quicker.
Yep.
Same movement, same general spells, so going from doing this fight in true ending to 90% isn't too big of a jump. Let's see here. Viz getting good patterns, both the knights staying pretty close to him. Yeah, really good second phase there. Heading to the final pair. We'll see what he decides to go for. Gets a roll, nice. You can start with a triple there.
Yeah, very nice.
Oop, doesn't get hit.
Should be dead in one fireball here.
Yeah, very nice.
I don't think Viz does the quit out here, so maybe he was trying to save a little bit of soul so he didn't have to worry about it in the next split.
Yeah, that's a good point actually. He might just think it's excuse me. I mean the quit out saves like 0.2, 0.3. And I think Viz might just see that having the soul is more valuable, which I wouldn't necessarily disagree with him. Oop.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll see Skate take this fight.
Skate, probably one of the best Watcher Knights fighters in existence at this point.
Yeah, honestly.
It's not much different with Shade Soul. It's a little bit
he's how
you need the space for triples and whatnot.
He was overflowing quite a bit of soul there, but I mean, I'm not gonna question Skate. I'm sure he knows what he's doing. Yeah, that's a really quick second pair. Yeah, really good fight from Skate. And you know, this is how Skate's going to climb his way back into the race. You know, there's no one split where he's going to make up 45 seconds on Viz. It's got to be just little by little throughout the rest of this run, making up time and seeing how things go.
Yeah, it's either going to be lots of small time save if we want to get this, if we want this race to go in Skate's favor, or Viz making a big mistake of some kind. But
yeah,
hopefully we
getting
don't
600, more than enough. Yeah, and it's funny. I talked to a few people who were telling me either they don't care who wins the tournament or they want Skate to win the tournament, but still wanted Viz to win the first match just so they could get more content.
That's fair.
Yeah, who could blame them, right?
More content, the better.
Yeah, that's right.
Plus, if this goes to a second race, we get to hear Wonky calm sound like.
That's right. We get to hear Gwonky, who's been away from Hollow Knight for so long. Get to hear her do some comms.
Very nice drop from Viz.
Sorry, I'm just laughing at Adam's message in chat. I want Viz to win so my tax filings are easier. Sorry, that's just really funny. Oh gosh. Yeah, anyway, both runners going to be heading down to the fight Broken Vessel, going through Basin here.
Yep. Gonna fight Broken Vessel, Lost Kin, Grab Wings. Lots of different things we gotta do here.
And we'll see here now. Skate going for it. Yep. Oh, Skate gets the little nail turnaround there. Really swag. You love to see it.
Yeah, I think Viz did the same thing actually.
Did he get it? I feel bad I missed it now. I'm a terrible commentator. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but it's okay. We love it anyway.
Yeah, so we'll see how many hits Viz takes here, if any. Viz did get... Okay, we're having confirmation. Viz got it. Nice. And... Alright. None of the hits from the usual suspects for Viz. If all goes well, he should go through here hitless. And I spoke way too soon. Well...
That one felt like RNG. Like, I'm not...
Yeah.
But
I don't know. I think he was too far left.
I don't know. Maybe there was something in the way that his dash is set up.
Yeah, maybe. 1-1, can't be too upset.
Ooh,
Skate going for the sweat. Yep.
The spooky inventory slide there saves it like a little bit of time, but if you're too far right, you can hit the like more sloped part of the slope and go directly into the spikes. Not fun.
Yeah. Viz taking quite a bit of damage. You do have to. He's got to be careful. Viz.
Oh no! Oh
man,
no, Viz. That makes this race a lot closer.
Yeah, I mean that makes this race. Skate's ahead. Like just straight up Skate's ahead now.
Yeah, that is really unfortunate.
Oh man. Skate's substantially ahead now.
Wow. Yeah, that's really, really rough.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say. That's just really that's unexpected. But hey, we have that's a huge swing. Wow, like that can't be overstated how much time lost that is.
Yeah, at this level, that is really bad. I mean, at any level of death is obviously bad, but at the level that these two are playing at, that's really, really not great for Viz.
Yeah, I mean, that's why we always say in true ending, it's never over till it's actually over. And you can't even start the fight out with the double. We have a pause thing going on. Viz's stream is paused. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, if you're Viz, you got to recover really quick here. You don't have a second race to fall back on if things don't go your way. This is just...
Yeah.
Ooh.
This is do or die.
Yeah. I mean, as hard as it is, you got to shake that off real quick.
Skate fighting Lostkin here. Oh, fireballing the wrong way. But...
Yeah, Skate's having a...
Nice
there gets a triple.
Grounded triple there. Those grounded triples can be a little bit tricky. They're a little bit tighter than the normal ones that we go for, where Lostkin jumps before.
Yeah. Lostkin is a very cool fight. It's
Skate on 1 health.
Oh, Skate on 1 health. Yeah, you can't really heal in this fight, and he doesn't need to. Yeah, but with Lostkin especially, it's all about getting that first stagger and getting Lostkin in the corner. Viz unable to do that, but once you get that corner, there we go.
Oh, no,
not really. No, he didn't stagger. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he did stagger, but the fireball doubled, so
right, woke him up
immediately.
Yeah,
okay,
once you get staggered in a corner, it's the fight is kind of just like following a flowchart. You know, there's a very consistent setup, but oh gosh.
Oh no, is getting a lot of these doubles with the unstagger.
Yeah, that's very much not what you want here.
Yeah, very bad for keeping a rhythm. I mean, it's damage, but you'd much rather have the consistency and the
yeah.
Yeah, rough fight for Viz.
Yeah, and again, that's a huge lead swing for Skate. But hey, again, just like it shifted in Skate's favor, it can shift right back to Viz's favor. We're not even halfway through this race yet. There's still a lot to go.
We still got two of the hardest bosses in the run coming up in the form of Failed Champ and Hornet 2. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Skate getting sold for a fireball here. Pretty interesting. So I've heard that this was timed to save around 0.5 total with this whole.
Yeah, I just heard that like literally a day or two ago.
Yeah. Yeah, Hornet 2 can be pretty difficult because you're doing the fight on 4 health at maximum because you're doing an acid skip where you wings and damage tank in order to get the hazard respawn. But yeah, Hornet 2 can just be very mean.
Yeah. Skate at just takes some damage. It's not that damage is pretty inconsequential. You get healed going into the fight. Well, you want more.
Okay.
He didn't want to.
Yeah, I think you can kill both maggots here and get up to full, but maybe just playing it smart in case he dies or something.
Yeah, because you can early control after that dream nail and then get the 2 maggots.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we'll see how this fight. I mean, this is one of those fights where, you know, if you do things right, you get that. Once you get that first stagger, everything starts to kind of calm down a bit. But there's one hit right there. And Skate's kind of close to get. Okay, he gets a double. I think that was that a double? I couldn't really tell.
Was a single. I want to say that was.
He's got to be careful. He's one hit away from dying. Single. Yeah. Okay, he gets the stat. Oh
no!
Oh no! Now, that isn't the worst death, but we have essentially an even race again, just like that. Just like that. This race is.
That was so weird. That was such a weird death.
Viz is ahead now. Viz is.
Wow.
Viz is ahead by 5 seconds now. Oh my gosh. Wow.
We have a race. We have a race.
Listen, the people wanted a close race, and they're getting it. Viz starts out with a single there, unfortunately. Oh, and he fireballs the wrong direction.
Viz playing a little bit close here. Okay. Oh my god, these
Skate's having a pretty good fight here. Oh, Skate gets hit again. He's got to be careful. One more hit and he dies, because Failchamp does 2 damage if he hits you with his body. And Skate gets the stagger there.
We didn't get a repeat of last time.
Yeah, I feel like Skate's going to come out ahead here. I feel like. He had a much better first phase. Wow. I mean, what more could you ask for in grand finals here? Viz takes damage there. That's a little spooky.
Okay.
I mean, you shouldn't take any damage.
A triple or 2. Probably, I think it was just 1 triple, but having to back that up with nail cancels.
Oh,
okay, yeah. No, don't go for that.
Yeah, just the fight's over. Don't get this dream gate. Yeah. Oh, that way. Oh, no, Skate. No. Oh my God, Skate. No, he didn't shoot the fireball. Oh my God.
Oh my God, Skate.
Oh my God, no.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, in this race. Oh my God.
That is so unfortunate.
This is insane.
Oh no.
We just had like 3 major lead shifts all in this split. Oh my God. Oh jeez.
That is I don't know what was going through Skate's head when he did that, but
yeah, oh my gosh. Now he's down to 1 health again. Oh jeez. Okay, he's gonna heal here, I think. No. I mean, just like that.
Never heal mentality.
No! Oh my gosh! Oh no! Oh my God! Dude, I actually don't know what to say right now. I don't even know what to say. This is just.
He had the fight done. He had the fight done, and it.
Listen, the people wanted a race. They're getting a race.
Goodness, I'm shaking.
Good gravy. Right, my God, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh gosh.
Oh my God, that's RNG. Oh my God, please don't damage tank.
Yeah, do not damage tank against a boss that does 2 damage. Oh my gosh. What a... We're getting some excitement here.
Oh, the rock. The barrel.
I mean, so one thing to bring up, how much do you think nerves are playing into all this? Like, both runners know, like, but let's put it blunt, there's a lot of money on the line in this match. For people who don't know, like, there's a lot of money in this tournament, especially between 1st and 2nd place. Like, between the money, which honestly, I don't know if either of the runners care about. The runners, I think, just care about their pride and their glory here. How much do you think nerves are playing into this, into some of these mistakes we're seeing from Viz and Skate here?
I mean, it has to be at least a little bit. Skate would normally never make them like that.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like you never expect to see these mistakes from either of these runners, and you know, I think nerves have to be playing a part.
Yeah. Eventually, though, Skate got the essence that he came here for, and we're off the Hornet a 2nd time.
Yeah. I mean, we always talk about how like the gauntlet here, this boss gauntlet is a brutal section of true ending, but you know, we're really seeing exactly why here. These are 2 of the best true ending runners on the planet. They're struggling with this section here. Oh, Viz shooting his fireball the wrong way.
I think that happened in Failchamp too.
Yeah, a lot of misdirects. Gets 2 parries in a row. Okay, Viz stays alive. If I'm Viz right now, I am doing everything safe I possibly can.
Yeah, taking.
Like, I no longer care about my time. Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, you care about your time. That's the whole point.
Yeah, right. Well, I mean, at this point, that I think Viz just cares that his final time is faster than Skate's. That's all. We'll see. Yeah, I mean, Skate's got his work cut out for him for sure. He's an entire split behind Viz right now. Yeah, and Viz has a big cushion now. Like, he would need a lot of things to go wrong.
Skate
Skate.
and skip.
Oh,
And
again. Oh,
this
no.
is the point where you might want to take the bench, but
Yeah,
we'll see.
I think you have to, right? You got to take the bench here.
Yeah, you can use the soul here to break the wall a little bit more efficiently.
Yeah. So, and to just I've seen this asked in chat a few times. So just to clarify, this is the grand finals. This is the first race of grand finals. It's a double elimination tournament, and because Skate is coming from the upper bracket, Viz needs to beat him twice to knock him out, whereas Skate only needs to win once. So you could essentially treat it as a best of 3 where Skate starts 1-0.
Okay. Skate opting not to take the bench.
Yeah.
And 1 health already.
Gonna heal.
Okay, opting to heal. Oh my god, that parry.
See the sibling climb from Viz. Oh man.
I can hardly see what's happening on Skate's screen. Oh my god, Skate. Okay. I'm dead. How is she not dead? Just die. Thank you, Hornet. Oh my god. Dude, my heart. I can't take this. I can't. Skate doing the task strat of holding your C dash for 10 million years.
Right, yeah. Jeez. Well, Skate makes it through without dying, you know?
That's true, yeah, he did do that.
I mean...
yeah.
Man, it's crazy. I don't even know what to say. Anything can happen here. Yes, Skate's very behind, but hey, we already saw Viz take a massive death that puts Skate back in lead. Anything can happen here. There's still so many things to happen.
I need like one of those fans to fan myself.
You're right. Getting a little hot.
Oh goodness.
All right, so we're gonna see Viz heading, now that he has the Shade Cloak and can get there, we're gonna see Viz heading over to 0. Yeah, get a fainting couch for Stratus. Let's see that. Yeah.
Getting some more essence here. How much of this category, like what percentage is dedicated to just getting essence?
A very big part of it, honestly. And Skate hits the really swag wall cling storage there. Viz gets the... Oh, he missed it. Okay, totally fine.
He didn't miss a double, he just does a different setup where he gets the last nail hit.
I always forget Viz does he just does 1 nail at the start instead of 2. But hey, it works. Did I call Markov 0? Yeah, I totally did. Listen, it's been a while.
I mean, they're essentially the same. Like,
it's the same boss, yeah.
Like, they both have, like, swords. They basically...
That's true.
Sorry, nails.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah, Markov is just fat 0, exactly. Yeah, we'll see Viz heading over to Gorb here, while Skate goes to pick up Shade Cloak. Quite a ways behind. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think here, like, if you're a Skate fan, and I know there have to be many watching right now, like, what are you hoping for right now? Like, you kind of just need Viz to make mistakes, right? I mean, as good as Skate plays, if Viz doesn't make any mistakes, I don't know what he can do.
Yeah, Skate would, without any big mistakes from Viz, Skate is going to need to play out of his mind. Like
task levels of good, yeah.
Probably not task level, like sub level, but
yeah.
I don't think we can expect task level.
No.
And even then, we would need Viz to make a lot of small mistakes at that point, probably.
Right. Like at this point, I think, you know, I think Viz could like take a Marmu death and a No Eyes death and still be fine. Honestly, at this point.
Very, very rough. Skate's like a couple of splits behind here.
Yeah. Yeah, multiple splits at this point.
Skate doing the good setup. Love to see it.
You love to see it. Yeah. So heading to Umu, a boss that at least in his like own PB attempts lately has given Viz quite a bit of trouble. We'll see if he can rectify that here when it counts.
Yeah, he was on world record pace yesterday, and ended up being a lot worse because of Umu. Umu gave him an extra, and then he wasn't able to back it up. So.
Yeah, Umu and ending runs, a tale as old as time.
Yeah. Name a better duo.
Yeah, right. Either way, we'll see Viz doing a very old school drop here in this room. But hey, it works. It's safe. It's consistent. Very good tournament strats out of Viz. Ooh, gets hit there. That's not great. I mean, you should be fine.
Deal.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not the biggest deal, but you know, it's still a little skate. Are you okay? Skate, please. Skate. Any?
I don't know.
What did we just watch?
Well, I think what happened is Skate saw the any percent task made by constructive cynicism. Saw what the task did at the end of the run in Black Egg Temple, and thought, oh, that must be faster. So I'm gonna start implementing that in run.
Yeah. All right. And Viz got full. I mean, 3 health should be fine here. I mean, you shouldn't really take. You might take 1 damage here in Umu if the final attack is a fast attack, trying to get up to the platform in time. But overall, you know, pretty consistent. That should be low. Yeah, like that hit is I expect to take. We'll see. No, Viz gets an extra. Does he know how to back it up?
Yeah. Umu extra can be very, very tough to back up. Looks fine.
Too far left.
No, I think it looks fine. Maybe
I could be wrong.
Delay a little bit. Yep, we're good.
Oh my god! Wow. I'll eat my words there. Jeez, what a precise 1 cycle from Viz. That is not hard to. That is not easy to do.
Yeah, for sure. Wow. Very, very nice backup from Viz.
Mm-hmm. Oof. Anyways, we're gonna see Skate heading right back into Umu now. We'll see how he can do with it. Hopefully we see better RNG for Skate. And coming up next too is No Eyes. You know, definitely a section that can kill people.
Has happened.
What I've seen a lot of runners doing in this tournament is if they're at low health after No Eyes, they just quit out. It loses like 5 seconds, I think, but
I think that this was actually in their upper bracket race. This was the split that Viz ended up dying in.
Yeah.
I think it was the first death that he took.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Upper bracket before.
Yeah, but either way, let's see if Skate does the cool wall cling storage transition. He does. Nice.
Does do that. Nice.
Good climb from Viz there. Yeah, because that Dream Gate's right there anyway, so if you quit out of No Eyes, you know, you don't have to travel all the way back out of archives and everything. You can just Dream Gate right there and be okay. We see Skate here setting up Umu. Viz is doing No Eyes. That looks kind of high. This might be an extra.
It does look a little bit high. No,
it's not though.
Extra. That's a little bit far right from Skate.
Yeah.
Should be fine. All right.
Gets the kill. Nice. All right, and we're gonna see Viz here on No Eyes. The action never stops in True Ending. He gets a double to open up. Very, very good. Oop. Oh wow, great fight from Viz. Yeah.
That is exactly what you want to see. Yeah. Did he? Mm-hmm. Looks like he might have gotten 1 nail hit, but.
Yeah, he's got 1 soul there. Doesn't need to quit out. He's got full health. Yeah, really nice from Viz.
Very good start to this section of the run.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because we've got some difficult sections coming up. We have frogs coming up. We have frogs coming up. We also have frogs coming up too, which can be tricky. And then there's frogs too, you know.
Yeah, and you can't forget about frogs as well.
Good point. Yeah.
One of the harder sections of the run. Most people don't know this, but
yeah. Definitely. See, Viz does a fine job here with getting the extra nail hits just for the soul. Did he go too far left? Nope, looks fine. Good movement from Viz. We're gonna see Skate following behind here. Hopefully this room can be nice to Viz. This room's pretty consistent, but every once in a while you can have a little hiccup. There's a little bit of RNG in the Petra positions.
Yep. Oop. And Viz does not do any more soul collection.
Yeah. Yeah, really good room from Viz. Skate heading up to no eye. Oh, he misses. Oh, he misses the lamp pogo.
Okay. That's not ideal. Losing any health in this segment.
Yeah, I mean,
very scary.
You got to go all the way to the Queen's Gardens bench, which there's a couple seconds. There's the planned damage tank. You know, there's a lot of places you can get hit. Definitely don't want to take any damage here. And nothing. Sure good no eyes.
I'm not sure what happened to Viz there. It looked like his arena might have started a little bit differently than normal.
Yeah, looks like he came back pretty far. Oh, didn't he? Good save there. He was expecting the wall cling storage, reacted really quickly to that.
We missed the first double.
Yeah. Let's see. You're gonna drop the Dream Gate here, and let's see if oh, Viz coming up to frogs, which we completely forgot about here. This section can lose a lot of time, but no hits so far. Oh, I spoke too soon.
Always speaking too soon this round.
Oh, I know, right? That's why they call me Rhino Speaks Too Soon Feeder.
That's true.
That's true. But 4 health here, pretty good.
Yeah, that's
getting hit once is nice.
Full soul. Yeah, and we can afford to take the damage here. Yeah, 3 health is very comfortable here. Because you shouldn't be getting hit in Trader Lord at all. It's very big, like telegraphs for all his attacks.
Yeah, and I believe Trailer only does one. Oh, Skate falling in the acid there. Unfortunate. Just kind of standing here. Yeah, Skate might just be frustrated with himself here. That was really unfortunate. Yeah, and also I'm pretty sure all of Viz just falling down, but all of Trader Lord's attacks only do 1 damage on this patch, is my understanding.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So definitely 3 HP damage. Is fine.
Yeah, they upped it to 2 and gave him a lot more health in latest patch.
Yeah.
But here he's kind of a pushover. At least we got that going for us.
Yeah. Skate down to 2 health here. Should be fine. Viz still at 3 health. He hasn't taken any damage, as you would expect. I am expecting a damage tank here to start the fight. Yeah, he's trying to hold on to his soul so we can do some nail cancels here. Oh, he misses the last one, but it's all good.
Not going for doubles.
Yeah.
Still a relatively fast fight. I want to say that was actually a pretty good fight in terms of.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Viz going to be heading in to pick up the first white fragment.
Yep. Saying hi to Mom. Happy belated Mother's Day.
You're right. Yeah. Yeah, and I haven't actually been keeping time, but Viz is still substantially ahead, I believe. Like really far ahead. Like Skate hasn't even done frogs yet.
Nope.
Yeah.
And it doesn't look like there's much desync in the timers either. So
No,
what we're
very
seeing
little.
is pretty accurate in terms of how far behind Skate is.
Yeah. Yeah, and I start to think about, what's Skate's mentality here? Has he signed out of this race? Is he still trying to win?
Yeah.
Either way, he knows in the back of his mind, like, hey, if I don't win this, I've got a second chance. It's not the end of the world. I got all my nerves out. I got all my mistakes out. But, I'm sure he probably still would like to close it out in one race and not have to go through this again. Down to 1 health.
Okay. All right. Well, we got
Oof.
past that. We can heal here if we need.
Gosh, yeah.
Only healing 1. And that's why you heal more than 1.
That's a death. Yeah.
Not great for Skate.
Unfortunate for Skate, yeah. Well, we see Viz with plenty of essence here. You need 1601 leaving this room. But Viz has plenty. We're going to see him head over to Galleon.
You're going to get...
I always laugh because every time somebody doesn't get any doubles on Galleon, Viz is like, oh man, they didn't get any doubles. Meanwhile, I don't think I've ever in my life gotten a double on Galleon in this fight.
Yeah, I think I've gotten 1, like, unexpectedly at the end of my...
Yeah. Oh my god. Skate acknowledging that he could have just dream gated back up that entire time. You can see. Like, I begin to wonder here, when you're as good as Skate, you're probably just not used to having to, like, back up those types of mistakes. Like, he probably didn't even realize, like, think about the fact that, hey, I have a dream gate right there I can just use.
Yeah. Or he would normally just reset that.
Oh no! Oh my god! Did he just let go of focus too soon and not get the heal?
I guess so, yeah.
Oh my gosh!
Dude,
I feel for Skate right now. Yeah.
Where? Oh, shade.
Oh, you couldn't find his shade.
I was
Jeez.
wondering.
I too was wondering what the heck was going on.
Both with losses.
Yeah, he killed. Okay, he gets lucky with that.
Very nice. Very nice. Okay.
Viz heading into Beastin.
I don't know if Skate is taking this race seriously anymore. It seems like he's doing a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, Skate might be checked out and just using this as practice for the next run.
Could be.
Because right now, the pressure is on Viz to finish the race.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, if
it's Viz.
if Viz does end up dying in Radiance or something, and then Skate made a comeback, like that's.
Yeah. Well, anyways, Viz just picking up Hera, the final dreamer. Hi, Hornet. Sorry we killed your mom. Anyways, gonna head out to White Palace now.
Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, and for anybody wondering, if there is a second race needed in the event that Viz wins this race, I believe that we will be giving the runners like a 10 to 15 minute break between races. Just, this is a very long category. Wouldn't be really reasonable to expect them to do 2 full runs back to back. God, Skate giving me a heart attack.
Oh my god.
Jesus. Oh. If that last fireball didn't kill, and messing up the C-dash, but
Interesting setup.
Yeah, the timing on that gate is a lot different than on later patches of the game.
This is gonna be headed into White Palace here.
Yeah, one of my favorite sections to watch.
Yeah. It's
Who doesn't love watching a good White Palace? All right. Well, anyways, yeah. So the chat saying Viz has a over 4-minute lead at this point. So, yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Skate died a bunch in failed champ.
Yeah. Viz took 1 death to Broken Vessel, but since then, I mean, Viz has been playing pretty clean, minus that one little section. And one thing I will be saying for certain is, I think both runners are going to want much faster times for if there's a second match and we have to go that far.
Yeah.
But even if Viz wins, I don't think he's happy here.
Yeah. No. That second race that you really want to run that like builds confidence.
Yeah. All right. Let's see the really good King's Mold skip from Viz, perfectly executed.
Cool.
If Viz wins, so as I just said, if Viz wins, we're going to give the runners like a 10 to 15 minute break just to let them kind of unwind and relax a bit before next race. Yeah, and, I always feel weird being in these situations as a commentator because like I don't want to just sit here and make things boring, but really Skate's only hope is like Viz chain dying to Radiance multiple times.
Yeah, or messing up White Palace really bad here or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good kill. We'll see what's. I forget what. I think Viz doesn't go for the super fast. Like, yeah, he goes around the outside here. It lines up a little better if you go for that cycle, which loses some time, but consistency.
Yeah, and with Radiant's deaths, it also depends on where in the fight you die. So if you die in the first phase near the beginning, it might only lose like 2.5 minutes.
Yeah.
Whereas if you do it later in the fight, it's like upwards of 3 to 4 minutes. Even.
What is
maybe not 4.
Skate doing. Yeah, Skate is. I believe Skate is checked out of this race at this point.
Yeah.
Viz is gonna take Viz is gonna take every safety strat here. There's no reason not to.
Very cool. Skate.
No, I'm pretty sure just to confirm with Adam if he's here. I believe he is. I don't think we're doing any sort of interview in between the two races, just to confirm. But I don't think we are. Yeah, so Viz making his way through White Palace pretty cleanly. Again, if he doesn't need to do anything risky here. It goes for the up slash. Viz doesn't normally go for that up slash on the wall, but
yeah, I mean,
yeah,
I don't think it's much any harder.
No, it's not. You just have to make sure you start holding right quicker afterwards, but it's not that big of a deal. Yeah. Well, in rando races, of course, you wouldn't be allowed to watch your opponent's stream because, you know, that's that would give you information that it's kind of cheating to rando. But yeah, no, and the runners are totally allowed to have this stream open, have their opponent's stream open if they want to. And in fact, that definitely leads to some strategy around racing versus PB attempts where, you know, if your opponent's very far behind you, you might say, I don't really care about my time. I just want to finish very safely and not go for anything risky. We'll see.
Is not getting the chocolate cycle, unfortunately.
I know. So he's disqualified for that, right? Like this goes to Skate.
Yeah, can't be getting the vanilla cycle.
Yeah. It's, you know, it's in the tournament rules. I'm pretty sure because Adam's hosting the tournament. You have to go for chalky cycle, but.
Yep.
So, where does the name chalky cycle come from? Because I'm pretty sure I asked Adam and he doesn't even think he came up with it. I don't know where that name comes from.
Yeah, I don't know.
I have no idea.
Sometimes things get named after people for a joke.
Yeah,
like,
right.
I think in like Super Mario Odyssey, there's like, what is it again? It's Ram, like Snowdram and stuff. But that guy like Didn't even want stuff named after him or something.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that in Celeste, demo dashes are actually named after a player. It's not just called demo for no reason. Yeah, sometimes things just they just happen. Viz with a decent White Palace, good enough. See, we get to see Skate starting White Palace right as Viz ends. That's some content right there. Good kill on the King's Mold.
Oh, Skate doing a bit of exploring.
Yeah, Skate just having a good time.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and we see Viz here, you know, just making his way through. I'm sorry, I feel so silly, but it's just very hard to commentate this race right now.
I know how you feel.
Yeah, you're right. Like it's like I just don't know what to say. Wow, look at that great King's Mold skip and skate. That was actually really cool. I do a different setup, but that obviously works.
Yeah, that looked a little bit similar to what I do. Like, basically you do one less pogo, and like you're able to go to the left more quickly.
Yeah. Viz could take a birthplace death. You never know. That shade wall Viz went through there. I think the first time I ran TE, I took a death there because I dashed to get through that sibling, and then I'm like, wait, I need another dash to get through the wall right now.
Yeah.
Tell us the story of your 14 second. I don't have a 14-second horn fight, but RhinoFeeder does. He has a 14-second.
Oh yeah, yeah. I heard about how RhinoFeeder got a 14-second hornet fight.
Yeah, I wish I could get one that fast, but
nope. RhinoFeeder's just better than the rest of us, I guess.
Yeah, he's just too goated. Yeah, so either way.
Looking pretty clean for Viz so far.
Yeah. And White Palace looking pretty good for Skate too. He doesn't go for the quick cycle there. Don't blame him. It's very sketchy.
Very nice.
And Skate does get the wall cling storage chain. Always a very swag strat. Nice movement. Oh, the fireball there. Skate reminding us he is in fact still one of, if not the best player in the world currently. Doing some swag movement there. And going for I don't know what that cycle's called. Is that I don't know, but
that's the Zalian cycle in that room.
I feel like there's a lot of different Zalian cycles because he's just so good at the game. He's just so good at finding optimal cycles.
For real, yeah.
Yeah, that was really good. Viz heading into THK now while Skate finishing up White Palace. Skate just standing there menacingly. Okay.
Maybe Skate's cat is playing right now.
It's possible. It's very true.
Ow. Ow.
Oh, yeah, that really hurts. Gonna reset the room. Nice. Okay. Skate going hard with 1 HP here. I hope he benches. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah. And Viz getting into
Ooh. Ooh, that hurt. Oh, and yeah, you got to reset the room there. Skate taking out his frustration on the wall in front of him.
We'll
see Viz. That's right. Oh, again, he's gonna have to reset the room.
Oh.
Skate is very angry at that wall right there. Who can blame him? And I know for a fact Viz hates this fight. Like, he's often referred to it as like his least favorite fight in True Ending, which that's a strong statement considering all of the bosses in this category.
Skate equipping wielder.
Okay, Skate. An interesting oh god. Skate, no, please. Oh god. All right. Viz gonna be making his way into Radiance here. Okay, and Skate's troubles with this room continue, unfortunately.
All right, and Viz headed into Radiance.
Yeah, so I have to imagine Viz plays this fight incredibly safe. Like, there's absolutely no reason to take any risks here.
Nope.
Like, at this point, Viz could chain die to Radiance and still be ahead, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but better to close it out.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, there's one hit. There's another hit.
Oh.
And if you're Skate King, you got to be wondering if maybe you should have tried to stay a little closer here. It's the triple doubles.
That's scary. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Viz definitely playing safe here. Oh, jeez.
Oh my goodness.
He might, like, when it gets to the next phase with, like, the raining swords, I wouldn't be surprised if he went for all male hits here. Yeah. Not surprised. This is Viz saying, I do not care about my time. I just know I just need to finish this fight and move on to the next race. And meanwhile, Skate might die. Where? I don't know where Skate is.
Skate is in the left. I'm pretty sure that you can actually get a room dupe if you reload this room a bunch of times. Yeah, you can actually like room dupe. I've gotten into practice. I don't know if I've ever gotten into a run.
Yeah. Yeah, Viz is playing incredibly safe right now, and I think it's the right call. There's no reason to do anything. Just finish the race, punch in your time, move on to the bracket reset.
All right, here we are with the climb.
Still gonna be a 105 from Viz, assuming he doesn't die in the climb. But I've been known to comms curse people before. Yeah, 105 from Viz. That's okay. So we are, in fact, for everybody who wanted more content, you are in fact going to be getting it as Viz completes the bracket reset, and we will now go into one final race after this of Viz versus Skate.
Yeah, good game.
And we'll see what Skate. Yeah, we'll see how far Skate decides to go. I don't know if he's gonna finish the race or forfeit or whatever. But either way, this is a official victory for Viz here. 105-34.
Skate saying he'll do Abyss Climb, I think that is, and then break. Okay. Yeah. Things definitely didn't go Skate's way in this race.
Yeah. Yeah, and like I said, I think both runners are gonna want better times going into the final race here.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, there's so much to say about this race, but I don't think much needs to be said at all. It's in the past now, and it's taking that hit there is not fun.
Our job is done.
Yeah, that's right. Our job is done.
I've never seen Abyss so bright. Oh, Skate's brightness is always really funny to me. Like, have you ever
I wonder if there's a reason for it.
Have you ever seen him practice Radiance? It's like impossible to see where the orbs are spawning.
Oh god, I don't even play with my brightness that high, and it's still impossible to see the orbs, which is one thing I often just wonder. Like, Team Cherry, I'm like, was this intentional? Like, just making the orbs nearly the same color as the background.
For real.
Yeah,
I wonder if lowering your brightness would make it easier to see.
Right.
Okay.
Right, Skate still is gonna go for the for the climb.
Wow.
Oh gee. Okay.
Oh no.
Okay.
We needed that geo for something. For
Yeah.
driving THK. So.
Yeah, so to try and bring this back to a serious conversation now. So what do you think Viz's mentality is right now? Like, he just had a pretty convincing win here, but he knows he didn't give his best, and he knows Skate did not give his best either. Like, what do you think Viz's mentality is going into this final race now?
I don't know. I really don't. It's hard for me to imagine what it's like being in his shoes right now, but
Yeah.
I mean, on one end, you got to be happy like that you're getting that bracket reset. Like, that's one less race that you have to win, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I would count this as like a real victory or whatever that means. But
Yeah. Well, hey, regardless of how real the win is, the Adam's money is still good for the winner.
For real, yeah.
Alright, Skate going for the climb here. And again, I think he mentioned in chat that he was just going to do this climb and then maybe call it, but you know, this whole time Viz can you know, go get a snack, maybe get a sip of water, take a breather. Whatever he wants to do to mentally prep for the final race. Yeah. Man, and
Yeah, it looks like Skate is quitting out here. So GG's to both runners. I think that's the first race that like actually wasn't finished in the whole tournament, but
yeah. Well, let me see. Are we gonna do a pre-match race? Or excuse me, an in-between interview?
oh, Viz also dropped. Okay.
Okay. So it looks like we're not gonna do an interview here. But we're gonna do a little bit of a break. Yeah, so for anybody wondering, so that was Viz winning that resets the bracket. So now this next race is, no matter what happens, this will be the final race. And as Adam has just said in chat, we're gonna cut the stream real quick. There's gonna be about a 15-minute break, so stick around. I recommend all of you go up, stretch, drink some water, pet your dog if you have one, whatever you want to do. We'll be back in a few minutes for the final conclusion of the True Winning NMG Tournament Grand Finals between Viz and Skate King.
Don't miss it.
Yep.